So this is not the video I intended to make today, but I don't have the energy to make a longer video. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep. It's just I'm waking up at 3, 4 in the morning, and I don't know what's waking me up at the same time every morning, but anyway, this is just gonna be an update on what's been going on. So I found out what they tampered with on that day that my mom and I were both out of the apartment. As I was using the kitchen sink, the cap on the nozzle literally blew off. It blew off. It's broken. So that's what they had been tampering with. That happened out of nowhere. In other news, they've been pounding and pounding and pounding the ceiling, the walls, everywhere. They're trying to drive us both crazy. We had to have a delivery come today. So we got a text from the person who was bringing the stuff and the order, and this person's name was the same name of someone that I had been thinking about last night. Not the same person, but the same name. And then the text wasn't enough. This person actually called us to get better instructions, even though it's pretty simple. Nobody else has ever called us for instructions, but okay, fine. I'd rather they do that than screw things up. So they called for instructions, and as soon as they were on the phone calling, someone started pounding on the wall, right by me. So it's all this shit at once. Then a little bit later, the home phone rang along with my cell phone and my mom's cell phone at the same time, and the TV so sometimes it goes off, like it'll freeze up, and then it'll just turn to like static. That's what happened. All this shit at the same time, because it's supposed to be sensory overload, right? They know that I'm off when it comes to my senses. It's I everything is too bright, too loud, it just too much. So they try to do all this shit at once just to kind of just drive me to a meltdown, I guess. To make matters worse, a while back I had spoken about this it's not a real doctor, but this clinic that my mom signed up to go to, and they kept showing up at our door asking her if she wanted to come that day, right then, right now. And she didn't like that. I didn't like that. So I told them to stop it. One day someone came up, did that, and I'm just like, fine, we'll just schedule her for later. That's fine. And they did. And then someone literally showed up a little while after that trying to schedule her. And I said, she's already scheduled. What do you... So at that point, I said, look, just stop coming to the door and putting her on the spot like that. Okay, well, they stopped coming to the door. Now, instead, what they're doing is they're scheduling her for, they're calling us, and saying, hey, you have an appointment today. Are you going to be there? When she never had an appointment. One time she did, when from the last appointment, they gave her a little paper with the appointment dates for the next week. And they called the next week on a day that her appointment was not on. And they said, hey, she has an appointment today. And I said, no, she doesn't. That's not what it says on the paper. Well, now they're not even giving her papers. They're just calling at random times and saying she has an appointment. Is she coming? She doesn't have an appointment. This is absurd. This is absurd. It's just, they're trying to create as much stress and hassle and chaos as possible. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short. Peace.